Hi guys, it's Donna with Northstar Tarot. Welcome. We're going to do your zodiac readings for the element of Earth. So this is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So let me just take a seat and we're going to start with Taurus. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope you had a good week last week, a good weekend. I didn't get on and do any lives this weekend. I was so busy. Anyway, we will see you soon for sure. So this is for Taurus, okay? So we're going to start. So this is how you enter this weekend, all right? Or this week. And this is work, home, relationships, unexpected, and the outcome. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So, you know, we've got the devil coming up as how you're entering the week. So either someone or yourself, you know, is really not in the greatest place. Okay, so there is temptation or there's addiction. So something is raising its ugly head this week, okay? Now it could be someone else's addiction, not necessarily yours, but it could be. And there's all kinds of addictions. So make sure that you are thinking about this in a broad sense, so not in a narrow sense, okay? So yeah, so I feel like this is what's going on, okay? I know there's temptation here as well, but I do feel it's addiction, okay? So moving forward at work, I feel like work is going very, very well. I feel like you really like your job. I think you're very good at your job. You work hard at your job. You know, you are one there to kind of do your thing. I don't think it's like something that you're absolutely passionate about, that you can't wait to get to. But I do believe that you can start something like that on the side, or maybe you already have, which gives you joy as well, okay? But you're very content, and I feel you're happy at your job, okay? And then around home is a very good time for you this week. It's time for you to expand your home and make it more exciting, more doing creative things at home. So maybe you're painting, maybe you're drawing, maybe you are decorating, you know, whatever it is. I feel like you're doing really, really well at home. Maybe you're problem solving. Whatever it is, I feel like this week is your week to be very creative at home, okay? And look forward to that. Now, relationships, you know, we've got the Four of Pentacles. So, you know, I feel like things are okay. I feel like it's not bad. I think you worry about, you know, having enough and making sure that, you know, you're not going to run out as you get older and retire and stuff like that. That money will be okay for your relationships, right? That you're not, you know, that you are contributing as much as you're taking, right? So that the relationship is balanced if you're with somebody, right? And if you're not, you know, that you're going to be okay no matter what. And that if anybody does come in, you know what you need to do to protect yourself, okay? So that you don't have to feel like you can't have a relationship because you're worried that they'll take from you. There are things you can do to keep things in order, okay? Unexpected, we have the Princess of Cups. This is lovely. This person that enters your life is just beautiful, kind, gentle, just a real loving soul, okay? And just willing to help you, whether it's with meditation, whether it's with you know, maybe a partnership, whatever this is, right? They are helping you to become a more loving, kind, gentle person, honoring yourself and honoring what you need in your life, okay? So definitely maybe teaching you mindfulness. They could be an instructor, you know, anything like this, okay? Could be one of your children that is just kind of, you know, devouring you with love this week, okay? That you haven't really gotten for a while. And the outcome is the Ace of Wands. So brilliant ideas, brilliant, well, more than ideas, brilliant opportunities, okay? So I think there is a really good opportunity coming for you. It's a work opportunity. It is going to give you numerous advantages that you've been waiting to happen, okay? This is a wonderful outcome. And just take all your resources and put that energy in there and see what happens, right? Because I think this is wonderful. Alrighty. So I didn't see the addiction coming into any area so far. So let's see what happens, okay, as we clarify this week. So work, we have the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So lots of people at work, okay? And I think there's many different personalities and you deal with all of them quite well. But don't be afraid to shine your own light, okay? So make sure that you don't be afraid to shine the light on yourself as well, okay? Like a work well done is worth acknowledging, and and I think that's important. All right, I do believe that you are recognized at work and that you're respected at work, and I think that's very good. Okay, so work this week I don't see as a problem. Okay, so we have home, so we have the King of Wands there, and then Temperance. So there is going to be an incident where you have to be really patient about somebody coming into your life, okay? So whether it's your partner or a family member or something, and this could be where the addiction comes in, okay? I really feel like you've run out of patience. It's important that you practice compassion and patience, okay? And I really think that this person is struggling in a big way. They are a really lovely person. They're a good person. They may even be functioning, but I just feel like they're struggling. And this might be your opportunity to help, okay? And then as far as relationships go, we got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like whatever relationship that you are involved in this week, whether it's family, friends, or whatever, this person here, I feel like it is really devastating, okay? It's like, no matter how hard you work and the interventions you do, and it never works out, okay? So I do believe it's still this person that's coming through here in the relationships, okay? So, do what you can, but know that you have limitations, okay? And you can't sacrifice everything about yourself if somebody's not willing to help themselves, okay? So just know that going forward, all right? Then the unexpected, of course, we've got, some conflict here, that we're not expecting, and this, the lies and that kind of stuff. And that is coming from someone who's not well, right? Do believe, though, there's help for you. You're not doing this alone. And I believe that what you learn from this person here, the meditation, the mindfulness, all that kind of stuff, that stuff being still and, being good and kind to yourself, will help you deal with all this other crap that's going to happen, okay? So just know there's going to be some upset this week, and you're going to have to deal with it. It might not even be directly you handling it, but it's going to affect you, okay? So let's see what the outcome here is with the Ace of Wands. We've got the Five of Cups and Death, okay? So really, if you're not careful, this opportunity could go away, okay? You could lose it completely. But that, that is going to be due to how you handle the negativity that comes up this week, okay? So don't allow it to overtake you. You need to be aware that you are strong, you can make decisions, you can handle things, You can make things happen, okay? Even when things bad happen, there can be a good outcome, all right? And I think you need to keep that in mind because it's going to be a hard week by the end of the week, okay? And then you leave the week with the Three of Cups, and that's in celebration. So maybe the person got help finally, okay? So maybe they finally surrendered and they're getting help, right? Or they're finally just giving in or giving up. Or maybe, you know, somebody has, you know, just totally not pushed anymore, right? So stopped fighting. And, you know, just said, hey, okay, whatever the case may be, right? Or maybe you did. Maybe you just said, okay, I can't fight this fight anymore. I am just going to walk away, right? So whatever the case may be, you're doing very, very good by coming out of this week. You're holding on to your own. You're able to talk to other people, and you're able to even put a smile on your face and say, you know what, I did my best, and everything is going to work out the way it is supposed to work out, right? So then we are going to, this is the Spellcasting Oracle cards, and I'm going to pull a card for you guys, okay? Alrighty, so Taurus, let's see, my dear. We have courage, right? So it is going to be a challenging week. So I'm glad that came up, you know? So courage. Your extreme aversion to something that's plagued you for almost your life is causing you to become irrational. An overwhelming and debilitating fear has a significant impact at even the thought of coming face to face with your agonistic perpetrator. Avoidance and an exaggerated, unrealistic sense of danger has led to restrictions and increased your anxiety. Tracking back to the original source of a phobia will help you to understand your triggers and intense psychological reactions. In order to heal with courage and a little banishment magic, you can find complete peace of mind. So your fears relate to a past life. Your sensitivity is compromised by another's phobia. Understanding is key to healing, and you're safe and protected. So although they're saying that, you know, there is something going on, you have an aversion to something, and it may be someone's addiction or someone's way of living that does not mix with yours, you are strong and you will be able to deal with it, okay? So I believe that is what that message is. So there you go, my dear. Now we are going to read for all the Virgos out there, okay? So let me just shuffle these up. So I'm going to, it's a little, this, I didn't pull enough cards, but that pack is a little bit thick for me to do, but yeah, it doesn't go very well. Oh well, we'll just shuffle this way. There we go. Okay, so this is for Virgo. All right, so here we go. Alrighty. So we have the incoming card. Work, home, work, home, relationships, the unexpected, and the outcome, okay? So, yeah, these are not bad. Coming into this week, it's a little bit kind of not so great. Feels like a conflict. It feels like a disagreement with someone, you know, someone's definitely leaving very distraught, whether that's you or somebody else, and defeated, right? So maybe you came out the victor, maybe not, right? So we'll have to have a look at that and see how that goes, right? But know that there's some kind of conflict coming into this week, okay? So on the work end, I feel like work is going well, that you are happy at work, that, you know, even though you may not be exactly where you want to be yet, that you're still comfortable, okay? So I feel like work is good. Not too many problems there that I can see at all. At home, we have the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man, things are just not happening right now, okay? I feel like there's nothing kind of going the way you want it to go. Everything is put off. Everything is, you know, you can't do this because you don't have the money. You can't do this because you don't have the skills. You can't do this because somebody else told you no. Like, it just seems like nothing is kind of going in your favor, right? Maybe you don't know how to deal with something, you know, you're lonely, whatever that may be, okay? So just know that that is your situation right now, but it doesn't have to stay that way, okay? So then we have relationships. So we have the Lovers here. So relationships are good. So if you're with somebody, I feel like it is a strong relationship. Even if it's not being shown right now, it has the ability to be very strong and good, okay? And if you're not in a relationship, I believe one is coming for you, okay? So we have the Lovers there, and we will qualify that card with more, and we'll see what happens, right? So the unexpected card is the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about, you know, I mean, this is about getting everything in order, right? So you're contemplating many things, and, you know, I mean, in this picture, they're pruning trees, you know, they're making everything kind of right, and I think that's what you need to do. And look at, how do I put things in priority? What do I have to do now? And what can wait till later, right? So you're going to make that decision. And then we have the outcome card as the Star. So things this week are going to flow naturally, okay? Things are going to go well. I see a good, even, kind of steady flow. I feel like, you know, wishes and dreams are coming true. Things are going to go very, very well, okay? So that's what I see for the week, and let's clarify. So work. We have the World, and we have the High Priestess. So basically, trust your intuition at work, okay? I feel like things can get better and better and better. You just have to show yourself. Don't be afraid to show who you are, what you're made out of, and what you want to offer, okay? And I think doing that, you will create a more importance for yourself, and you will be noticed more, right? So make sure that if there's a job you want to apply for, anything like that, this would be a good week to do it, okay? And then we have the Hanged Man at home again. We've got Strength, and we have Judgment reversed. So I do believe that you are very, very strong, and you can kind of handle whatever comes about at home, okay? So around the home. So I feel like family causes pressures there, and it's probably family. I don't think it's your relationship, but I do think it's family. And just like somebody is just very hard on you. So somebody is always, you know, saying you can do better, you can do this better, that better, blah, 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 blah. You know what? Just pay attention to yourself, okay? And don't worry about what someone says. And I think that's where that Five of Swords comes from. And it's just someone that just is determined to beat you down, right? And it probably more in words than anything else, okay? More on a intellectual kind of plane than anything. They play with you, you know, they kind of make you feel like you're stupid and stuff like that. You are not, okay? And don't buy into that at all. And then relationships. We have the Eight of Cups, and then we have the Two of Swords. So this could also be where the Five of Swords is coming from, right? So I do, when I said that your relationship is good, right? Well, I take that back, okay? I feel like the relationship you're in right now is needing work. So it's needing work to the point that someone is thinking of leaving. So if you are in a relationship, I do feel like there is someone has thoughts of leaving. Someone is not sure if this relationship can work out and is waiting for guidance to show them what to do. They don't know what to do. They don't know whether they should come or go. But the feeling is there, you know, and they could go either way. So really make sure that if you have questions in your mind about your partner, about how they feel or about what they want, make sure you're asking, because it's going to lead to problems, okay? If you're insecure, you're going to push them away, and vice versa, you know? So yeah, so this could be them that need answers from you, you know? So either way, it could be really tragic if you guys don't come together as a couple, all right? The unexpected here, this is the pruning, and this is the making sure that things are in priority and stuff. And I feel like this could work very much in your favor. I do see a specialist involved, okay? So either a counselor, a doctor here, something, okay? So there's definitely someone, some kind of specialist coming into your life and getting involved, okay? And I do believe that the outcome is very, very good, but the process is difficult, okay? And then the outcome here, we've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. You know, with the star, everything is wonderful, all right? So I see like everything is going to work out exactly the way it should be. If there is a split of relationship, then it will mean that you will be better off in the long run. And if you guys decide to stick around and make it work, it will work, okay? And I feel like there is a fair exchange of energy here, that I feel like things are kind of on top of the world. Things are going very, very well. Opportunities, money, everything is going good. I actually could see you earning some money or getting some money that you haven't earned this week as well, okay? A gift, a windfall, anything like that, all right? And then, you know, with coming in with this, you know, kind of conflict or whatever, and you know, could have been the relationship conflict or someone here having a conflict, okay? So coming in with that, and you're going to leave with the Hierophant. So you're going to leave the week learning something, okay? So you've learned a big lesson, or you've decided because of some of this stuff that you are joining a community of something. So either you're going to join a support group, you're going to join you know, a gym, whatever it is, you're going to join something, or you're going to acknowledge what you've learned and be happy with that, you know, and, you know, implement all that into your life to make your life so much better. So I really feel that this is definitely a week for you to really pay attention to what's going on around you and be willing to make some changes, okay? So these are the spellcasting oracle cards, and I'm going to pull a card for you. So here we go. We have empowerment. So what does empowerment, how did they determine empowerment? So you have so many strengths, and yet you allow others to take away your power. When your words are dismissed, when your actions are mocked, your light fades because you don't stand up to be counted. You may say silently to yourself that everything is fine, that you know the real truth, but the universe requires you to stamp your authority so that you can grow fully into the wise one that you truly are, the wisdom keeper that others are waiting to turn to. By working with the element of fire to purge any fears that hold you back, you're more able to step fully into your power. With Salamander, the elemental guardian of fire, is as your ally. So stand up and be counted. It's time to get your opinion across. Someone is trying to control you. Participate in an organized fire walk and seize the day. So there you go, my dear. So yeah, so don't forget what you're made out of, right? And anything that you're facing this week, make sure you take that opportunity to do something about it, okay? Alrighty. So now we are going to read for the lovely Capricorns. So here we go. Oh. These cards are not even, so they're a little hard to shuffle. That's why I'm not grabbing the ones that are jumping out. I trimmed them, and they're not, you know, they're not bad, but they're not perfect, you know? So, yeah. Okay, so here we go for Capricorn. Okay, my dear, so your card coming into the week is the Seven of Pentacles. Work, home, relationships, the unknown, and the outcome, okay? So let's have a look at that. So coming into the week, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So you are getting everything in order. You're kind of determining what you need to do, what you don't need to do. You know, maybe you're making lists, all those things, okay? You're just kind of, you know, trying to figure it all out, and you're contemplating your week, okay? So I think that's good. Excuse me. And then as far as work goes, we have the King of Pentacles. So I believe this person at work, excuse me, this person is very demanding of their job, of you at your job, okay? They are a boss, and I feel like they are kind of in charge, okay? I feel they're very good at what they do. They're fair. They're not over the top at all, but they do want you to do well, okay? I think they offer you many opportunities to expand your knowledge in that, and I think you need to take advantage of that, okay? That's the feeling I'm getting here. I also feel that you need to talk to them whenever you feel like there's something that you want to grow, you want to expand. It's okay to talk to them. They're very approachable, okay? Don't think they're not. So I do think you need to know that they're approachable, and they will listen to you, okay? On the home front, I feel like things are very balanced. Things are going very, very well. So you give, you receive. I think it's all pretty balanced, okay? I feel like things are going pretty good. So I wouldn't be too concerned about the home front right now. We do have to look at, you know, relationships, okay? With relationships, you want to not be judgmental, okay? If you're in a relationship, maybe you need to be a little kinder and a little bit more compassionate. If you're not in a relationship, you need to make sure that you're setting realistic goals for who you want in your life. Nobody is perfect, okay? You are not perfect to be available for someone, and someone is not perfect that you are looking for, okay? So even though we talk about manifesting and we talk about making a list of our ideal partner, it is a list, and we're hoping that you know, that they have attributes, many of the attributes that are on the list, but they're not going to be perfect. It's just not realistic. So make sure the way that you're treating people in your life, in your relationships, is fair and just, okay? The unexpected is the Queen of Wands. The unexpected is lovely. Very strong personality here. Very much empowered, very much very creative energy. Has that fire in the belly kind of person and really wants to make a mark, okay? So I feel they can help you move forward in a big way, chasing your dreams and chasing what you're after, okay? And this person can definitely help you there. And then the outcome is the Chariot. So taking all that passion you have and that drive and that excitement that you have and being the best that you can be, you know, and, you know, doing whatever you can to help your professional life grow and help your relationships grow will just push you harder into making life happen for you, okay? This is you going forward in a big way, expanding your horizons and not being afraid, you know, like taking the bull by the horn and just going for it, right? And I think you will have much success when you do that. So let's clarify the King of Pentacles here, okay, for work. So we have the Two of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Wands. So definitely a lot of people at work, okay? Don't feel you're less than. Make sure that you are shouting out your creativity. I believe you're very creative. So shout out your creativity there and shout out your practicality, okay? That you are, you make really good decisions because you can see how they can, you have like vision to know what's good long term. You know what I mean? Like long term money wise, long term effects of something on a practical level. Okay, you have that gift. And I think that that will correspond with your work very, very well. And I think you could be recognized for that in the years to come. Okay, so keep that in mind. I don't know. I feel like you're going to be an entrepreneur somewhere and you're going to kind of take what you love and you're going to turn that into your own business at some point, okay? Not next week. Let's see. So at home, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is all your balance, right? We have the Ten of Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands. So this is very, very good, okay? Very loving. Home is nice. It's not everything you want it to be, but it's nice. I feel like you're cared for. I feel like you can be yourself. You know, I feel like all that is at home for you, okay? So, yeah, so I don't feel like you are being taken down at home in any way. I think you're good, okay? And then in relationships, so in relationships, I see victory there, okay? If you're fair, you're just, there's victory there. I feel like you're going to get the relationship you want. If you have it, then with compassion, with understanding, I believe it can grow and be more of what you're looking for, okay? Sometimes we do have to walk away when things are not working out. You know, when we were young and got married and, you know, we grew in different ways. Sometimes we do have to walk away, and that's okay, you know. And I think it'd be okay for both of you. So if you're there, that's okay too. So just be true to yourself and be compassionate and caring in everything you do in your relationships, and you will have victory. It'll work out the way it is supposed to, okay? And then with the unexpected Queen of Wands here, we've got the Eight of Swords and the Tower. So these two cards are all about not feeling good enough, not feeling powerful enough, not feeling that you're working towards a creative endeavor, things falling apart for you, okay? So maybe someone offered you a opportunity through this Queen of Wands, offered you an opportunity, Be cautious. If you take it, I believe it will fall to pieces, okay? So I would not be doing anything outside of work right now. Like I said, you could be an entrepreneur, but I think that would be much later, okay? Right now, focus on what you have and not what you think you're missing, okay? If you step outside of that, I feel you could get very hurt and you could end up making some huge mistakes that will hold you back, okay? So just be careful there. So as far as your work goes, I feel like we've got the Chariot and the Chariot, so I feel like you're going to move in big direction. You're going to really accomplish a lot at work. You're going to be recognized for something. You're going to start building a reputation so that you can become who you want to become, okay? So, but right now, keep yourself together and don't allow an opportunity that you didn't research and that you didn't check out to drown you, okay? So just be careful what you do there. Make sure that if you're offered something that it's up front, up and up, okay? So, because I feel like there's an opportunity that's gone very, very bad here. So just be cautious on what you get involved in this week, okay? And then the outcome card. So, coming into, not the outcome, but the out card. So coming into the week, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and leaving the week, we have the Moon energy. So the Moon energy is all about intuition. So your intuition, speaking to you and letting you know everything is okay and that you can move forward, all right? Don't kind of worry. Like, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but sometimes you get caught up in what you can't see and you start, worrying and have those fears all about that, right? So all the fears about what's the unknowns are. So you don't want to play in that, okay? You want to make sure you keep focused on moving ahead, listening to your intuition and the hope of the future, okay? So the hope with the light at the end of the tunnel, right? So there you go, my dear. So what we're going to do now is I have the spell casting oracle cards, and I'm going to pull a card for you, okay, my dear? So let's have a look and see what your card is. Your card is friendship. So let's see what they say friendship is all about here, okay? We all need friends, and a good friend is a rare jewel that is sometimes hard to come by. Spending time with someone you know who's better than others, whom you can count on, and whose company you enjoy is a gift in itself. Instead of shutting people out of your life, try to open up a little more. There's nothing more therapeutic than having a catch-up with a good belly laugh with someone you trust. Friends add to the fullness of life. It's time to reach out and embrace an authentic relationship with somebody who has your best interests at heart. Someone is trying to reach out. You're underestimated someone's loyalty. Let go and trust. Confide in someone you trust, and your soul partner has arrived. Okay? So there you go, my dear. That's a lovely card, okay? So yeah, so consider that in your choices too this week, okay? So thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate you guys. And I hope you enjoyed your reading. And bright blessings, my dear. And we will talk soon. Bye for now.